I'm really honored to be receiving this award this summer because I still have the privilege of knowing that I will be alive and the world will talk about me while journalists in Gaza are being murdered with impunity. And one of the reasons I took this award and consented to take this award when Carol reached out to me is because of a Palestinian journalist who was also being awarded. And I will take this moment to talk about my disappointment with the international media, which over the last 1 year has made me rethink journalistic values. That we kind of espouse, that we kind of talk about, it's a rules-based order, we are told, it's the neutral, journalism organizations are supposed to be neutral. We saw the journalism done during the war on Ukraine, and you saw the terminology. And then you see the same set of people using a very different terminology when it comes to Palestine. Israelis are killed, Palestinians are murdered. Israelis are killed, Palestinians just die. The dehumanization of Palestinians in our mainstream media. And this is what, when we talk about journalistic neutrality, I think every time you speak about Palestinian voices, the use of the passive voice, when you use Palestinians, I think that has been a moment of shame for each one of us. We are living a Holocaust in our living memory, and the journalists who are bearing witness to the Holocaust are being killed with impunity, and none of us are doing anything about it. Well, I'm not saying for people in this room, but by and large, if you see, last year in 2023, I was speaking at so many international platforms. I'm in the jury of multiple journalism awards. And this year, relatively, I've literally spoken at 2 or 3 events because many of them did not have a Palestinian voice, so I had to ease out. And 2, their own reservation and censorship and self-censorship when it came to the Palestinian issue. So, while I must speak about what's happening in India and the world's largest democracy, I must not look away from what is happening to Summer. I saw Summer crying when she was seeing the images because she wanted to go back home and it's not safe for her. I know when I go back home, I have no idea what fate awaits me on the 31st. Will I be arrested from the airport? I have no idea. But I still want to go back home because I want to be a witness, and leaving this is not a choice. I do not have the privilege of leaving this, what I'm doing. I do know that my pen cannot be silenced. I do know that my pen cannot speak in the passive voice. I do know that my pen will speak for the oppressed and not the oppressor. And I do know that my pen will not try to be popular. It will always say the unpopular truth. For the journalists in Gaza, for the journalists in Kashmir, for the journalists in Sudan, and for journalists everywhere in the world who are the enemies of state, I speak for you and accept this award on your behalf. Thank you so much.